go. There we go. Okay, we're just about to get underway now. There we go. It's been a long time since I've been here. It's nice to be back in the commentary box yet again. Whew. Alright. We're just about to get underway, I think. I think everybody's just picking their tires still. Oh, now we're in. And there we go, we got ourselves a interesting qualifying already, judging by the weather. But hello everybody, welcome to our Division 4 for the 9th round of the season here at Silverstone. And for commentary you got Bob's Your Uncle 77 back in the house today. Let's have ourselves a very, very good race today. So, not as big of a field as I think the last few times we've had D4. I'm not sure how big the field has been. So, looks like everybody I think is going to be on intermediates. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like, so if we could get a weather report, that'd be nice. Because then we'll be able to tell if we're gonna have a very, very fun race. But so far it's looking a lot like how D2 was looking, with a wet qualifying going into a dry race, which personally I would have preferred a full wet race, because then it just throws the entire field out of a race. So we got Dolt here, who has just came out of the pits. He's in the AlphaTauri, running number 2 on his car, I think that is. And then he's so far the only driver. I think we got a Ferrari and a Renault coming out right now. Could be wrong, but I do see the yellow. I thought I saw a bit of a red dot as well, but no, it's just a Renault. And that is Barry, who I haven't seen in a while. Good to see some of these guys here racing today. Gotta give a big thanks to CamCam though for getting everybody here, as he is the one who is hosting the lobby. And originally we were gonna have a lot smaller grid than this. I think we were gonna have almost 10 people, I think, so we wouldn't even probably have had a stream probably. So gotta have a big shout out there to CamCam for getting everybody in here, for adding a few more extra people into the race. We got some other drivers joining in a bit late, as Dolt is just about to start his hot lap. He is just coming around the final few turns to start his hot lap. He's just invalidated as well through his out lap, but now he's about to start the hot lap, and he takes a lot of curb. You don't want to do that, otherwise you could unsettle the car. And yeah, because of that, he's just completely invalidated his lap. So we'll have to hop on board then with Barry, who is just about to start his hot lap, running in the Renault, running the number 62, one number down from George Russell. But he doesn't take too much curb, which is what I think you should do in these conditions, because you don't want to unsettle the car. He's going to take it through 7th gear. He's got all the fuel mixes and everything up, and he's going to brake going into turn 3 right here, as he's gone through turn 1 and 2, just running around the track nice and smooth right now in the rain. The Red Bull's just going to let him by. Now he comes down the straight here towards Brooklands. We got ourselves a very good line so far. He's through Brooklands, and then Lawfield rounds that corner, and now he's on the old pit straight here down towards Cops. He's gonna take a nice line. Had to shift down a gear, I think, because in the wet it's very hard to take that flat out. Now he's going through Maggots and Beckett's, drops down to 7th, down to 6th. He's gonna drop to 5th, yes. What about 4th? No. He's gonna keep that momentum. Shifts a little bit early, sets a purple second sector, as he is currently the only driver so far, I think, who hasn't invalidated a lap from the starting few, as Dolt invalidated his first lap, but I think he has just started his hot lap as well, or his second run, and his teammate has also started his run. But as Barry crosses the line, he comes across with a 140.1, not bad there from Barry right there. And I think the next one to cross the line will be, I think, Dolt. No, it'll be his teammate. And he's invalidated though, so he's staying out. So he's going to complete another lap. He's got to put that car in a hot lap, but he's going to keep it invalidated because he went very, very wide. He took a very odd line through and Enrique takes provisional pole right now. So we got I'm gonna hop on board with Lord Zed running in that black Mercedes, running number 9 right now on that car. He's just set the fastest first sector, coming through this section here, and now he's going through cops. He shifts it down to sixth gear. What am I saying? Now up to 7th. Is he going to keep it 7 and just go flat? He is. Now he drops it to 6th. Down to 4th. So does a little bit different than what Barry did. And Will's got pole right now. Not sure where Lord Zed will place. He's just got to get this final sector perfectly, which can be very, very hard to do, but also be very, very easy. But I think Will spun after he set the current provisional pole lap. But I think Lord Zed might be snatching that away. No, he will not. He'll be crossing the line with a 138.8. So he's in 2nd right now, so he could improve, and I think he's gonna keep on the hot lap right now. As I'm scrolling through other drivers right now, just seeing where everybody else is. We got a Racing Point just coming through the final turn here, and he's out of ERS. This is very odd for me to see. I don't see a lot of drivers run out of ERS this quickly. It's going to affect his lap time majorly, but he will be 8th right now, so he sits 8th. Just want to see where everybody else is. Cam, I think he is just going through Megan Beckett. Says he's on a outlap right now. No weather report right now, so I hope it's still raining, because seeing wet races is so fun. Just take a look at the Turkish Grand Prix. That was a really, really fun race to watch. Just gonna watch the Red Bull of here, and he locks up a little bit going into the Vale chicane, and then after I'll jump right to Cam just to see how his lap goes. But and Spartan takes pole position by 4/10. Good lap from Spartan. So now if we look at Cam, he is running fairly smooth in that Mercedes. I don't know how much these drivers have been practicing their wet condition driving, and Lord Zed then takes pole position. So not too bad from everybody here. Cam though, he set the fastest first sector. He was I think he was the winner of the D2 race yesterday, so high expectations I think for him going into this race after a really good job yesterday. Takes a lot of curb, drops it in the 7th. That's what everybody was doing a lot yesterday in D2 from what I saw, and even myself, I was doing that a lot during D2, taking a lot of curb on exit, because that's the way you take it to go flat out. And let's see where he's set. He's got a purple middle sector. He's got that flying pace right now. Oh, and it looked like he lost the rear end a little bit right there. And he's just coming up to the Vale chicane. Let's see where, hopefully that loss of the rear a little bit doesn't affect him too much. Looks like it won't. He's gonna cross the line. Ooh, it did. 37.4. It's not that good. Avi though, he just set he's got 2nd place right now. He's going for another lap, and he locks up going into the Vale chicane. That's going to cost him quite a bit of time, I think, right there. Actually, it might not. He might take pole. He does. He gets it into the 136s. The first driver to hit the 136. He's got to be impressed with that lap. Just looking at all the other drivers. Let's ride on board with the Count himself, Count Shakula. As he's going through Meggett's and Beckett's, going through it fairly slowly, not as aggressive as some of the other drivers. I just accidentally swapped cams by accident. Though he is, I don't know how much though these drivers, and he goes very, very wide through Stowe, but he's gonna take a lot of curb going into the Vale chicane. Now he's just gonna round the final corner. He's gonna, I'm gonna say a 141, no, a 140, so 140.3, so not a bad lap from the Count himself. I'm gonna ride on board with Jamel right now. And I think he's got the Haas of either Will or Wire behind him. I'm gonna say it's gotta be Will right now. Or no, it is Wires, as Will takes pole position right now with a 136.2, so not a bad lap there from my normal commentary partner. So, driving the car that I drove last season, which I did not like that much. But ignoring all of that, we're gonna stay to the topic of Jamel, as he takes a lot of curb going out, exiting out of Stowe. Lucky not to invalidate. I think he's just trying to keep it nice and steady right now. He's gonna cross the line with a 139.8, so that's gonna put him in 12th place behind his teammate. So not bad pace from him, and I wonder, is Count gonna, I'm gonna ride on board with Count quickly, because he's just about to, he locks up going into the Vale chicane. He's about to cross the line, going through clubs, now, and then he's gonna go down the newly named Hamilton Straight, and he goes 10th fastest out of everyone. And now he's gonna relax on his outlap, as he probably just gives a little bit of a hello hi to Cam. I'm just gonna see where everybody's at. I'm gonna hop back on board with the first guy we were on board with, Barry, and never mind, he's going into the pits, so maybe not today. And Random Serious, he is now on a cooldown lap, I can tell, because his ERS is just turned down all the way. The Alfa Romeo of Enrique, I don't know if he's on an out lap or on an in lap or not. Like, he's got the ERS turned up, but his fuel is very low, so I don't know if he's going for it or not. So well, we're about to see. He is going for it. I think he's just putting in stuff that he's got. He's just saying to himself he's got nothing left to lose. So now he's just gonna cross the line, and I think he stayed 9th fastest. I don't know where he was before. And I think he stayed 9th fastest. No, he was, I think, he was actually in the bottom portion of the field. And now Cam, he's gonna, I'm gonna ride on board with Cam for his hot lap here. Can he take pole position from Will? We will see in one lap's time. He's just coming around towards turn 3, brakes right at the curb, drops it into 3rd gear. You kind of want to do that during the wet, but now he's gonna get a nice exit out of there, and now down the Wellington Straight, down towards Brooklands and Lawfield. And I think I read his number wrong earlier. I thought it was 62. No, it is 52. So my bad on that part right there. So, or maybe that was a different driver I was talking about. I don't know. But let's ignore that and focus on his hot lap. He's just gone through cops, and he round, I think that was one of the AlphaTauris. I'm not sure who that was. But now Cam's got to be careful of the Alfa Romeo ahead, Enrique, but it's not going to bother him too much as he sets the fastest second sector. So, oh, we got some confirmation of something. We got a fast, speedy boy in, possibly joining in. But Cam's gonna take pole position away from Will, so Will's got to put in a very, very quick lap, and I think he just started his lap now. So I'm gonna ride on board with the Briton here as he's in the Haas right now. Gonna brake just as the curb starts, coming around the final, or coming around, not the final corner, the final few corners of the old pit straight, but for the new pit straight, that's just the beginning, and he invalidates his lap. No! But Avi will take pole position away from Cam. But Cam, I think he's got his modes up and everything still for another lap. Can he break that 1:36 mark to try and beat Avi, who set a 1:35.7? We're about to find out, and he's just coming through Megas and Packets. Oh no, and he's turned down his ERS. Doesn't have enough time. I think he's just gonna quit from there. So I think he's just now on an in lap right now. So just gonna see who else could take that from him. I was thinking the Red Bull, but no, he's losing it coming out of Cops. Could we see Larvashay possibly? Let's see. Now Larvashay possibly could set a new lap. Ooh, he got a bit of wheel spin there, I think. That might have cost him just a little bit. Let's see how he takes Cops. And the rain seems to have died off. This would have been perfect time for everybody else, because then we could have made that transition, I think, to the soft tires. I think the mediums wouldn't be too good right now. But so far everybody's flowing fairly smooth right now. He's only he's only a 10 milliseconds or 10 100ths or 1/100th of a second off. I cannot get my time units right today. And he locks up going into the Vale chicane. He's been pushing really hard this lap, so he's not gonna take pole position. He's gonna stay, I think, 9th, or no, he jumps from 11th all the way to 9th, so not a bad lap from the young gentleman there. And his teammate's the final one to cross the line. He's just going to cross the line. I think he's in low fuel mode right now. Yeah, and he's just going to cross the line, and that will end the practice, or not the practice session, the qualifying session. So not bad for Racing Point this weekend, but not the best. So Avi GT will take pole position, followed by Random Serious, Cam, Will, Lord Zed, Barry, Wire, Dolt, Larv, Pink Spartan, Enrique, Count, J-Mel, and then Power. And I don't think anybody's really received any incidences for grid place penalties. Nope, no grid place penalties so far, which is good to hear for these drivers. But a lot of invalidations though during the qualifying session. And yeah, we'll see how the race is affected after. So, and it's a wet race as well. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's a wish come true. And the speedy boy himself, Stinson, is in the race. Cam, I guess, pulled some tricks to get him to join. So, he'll be starting, I think, back the grid because he joined late. And thus, we are going... I don't know what car he'll be in. I don't think it's the Ferrari. I don't think he could choose, so... maybe it'll be that Red Bull. But I think it might be that McLaren. I do see some colors, I think, of the Dutch flag. I think he'll be in the McLaren today. And yeah, he will be in the McLaren as we got all the lights are off and it's lights out and away we go. Bit of a delayed start there from everybody. Oh, we got a... oh, never mind, it's a formation lap. I thought it was lights out. I didn't know formation lap was on. What the hell? I'm so used to doing races without formation lap. So I get more chances to talk. Though, with Stinson now in the mix, we could see a massive comeback. I think he's going to have that music going, maybe. If he were in that Red Bull, I bet he'd be listening to Super Max right now, so... and trying to make that massive comeback to take first place. DNF zones, I think we'll probably see a turn 1 incident, or turn 1 / turn in between from turn 1 to 3 is where I think most incidences will occur in the first few laps. I think what Avi, though, Avi's got to put some heat into those tires. I feel like he's got to back the field up, because I don't think he realizes how far the field is. Like, he's got to realize that the field is so backed up right now. Predicted pit stop strategy, so it's going to be a full wet race. So a lot of drivers are going to be on the wet tire, or on the intermediates today. As we can see, we got the Ferrari and Williams combining together to make possibly the slowest car in F1 history. As we have all the drivers lining up on the grid, but as first place is lining up, we still have Spartan lining up on the grid. Like Count even hasn't even made it to the grid. Like I think Avi didn't even realize how far the grid was. So that's gonna put a lot of cold temperatures into his tire. And now as we get ready for lights out, and here we go, and it's lights out and away we go for the 9th time this season, and Avi's already gone on to the grass. He's gotten the start all messed up, and Avi's off. Avi's off, and Random Series is into the lead. Avi did not want that for a start. That is a horrible start for Avi. But that's going to put Will and Wire into P2 and P3 right now. As Will is going to try and challenge Random Series. He's going to go down the inside into Brooklands. What a battle we are already having for first place. They're going to go wheel to wheel through clubs. Wow. This has been a very interesting start already. And Stinson's already up to 10th place right now. What a mega start for him. And Random Series forces Will off the track. He left him no space. And now he's going to leave barely leaves Random Serious any space through Copse, and Will has taken the lead on the first lap. The Haas is leading the Ferrari, and the Ferrari is in a Haas sandwich right now. And we got a little bit of a scrap going on at the back of the field, as Lord Zed has dropped a bunch of places. What is going on here? This has been a most intriguing start right now for everyone. Stinson has made up 6 places after joining late. And Avi, though, he has dropped back 13 places. But he's staying out, so I think he doesn't have any wing damage. I'm just getting some more of the predicted pit strategies right now. I'm gonna ride on board with Stinson as he's going wheel to wheel right now with Spartan as they go through turn 4 right there. And Wire's got a 4-second, has got a time penalty, and Will has dropped some places, I think. Oh no, that's just a glitch. And Stinson, though, he gets around Dolt. Stinson is flying right now. He is making that comeback right now. So I'm gonna jump to the front of the field as Enrique and Cam right now are battling it out at the moment, with Stinson just on the tail, I think, of the two. He's on the tail of Barry right now, so I'm gonna ride on board with him. And Stinson, though, he's got a time penalty. Not sure for what, but I think it would be a track limit breach. But Stinson has gained 8 places right now as he gets past Barry. And I missed that overtake because the game is weird at times with its onboard cameras. And as he locks up going into the Vale chicane, he's on the tail of Enrique. He is going to be fighting for the front positions. He is making a statement right now. Not sure who to ride on board with right now, as we got a lot of close guys on track right now. Random Serious, he is sticking with him. He is trying to take back the lead of the race. And though the Haas of Will seems to be running fairly smooth right now, I'm gonna hop on board maybe with Stinson as he's going through. Could he make a move going into Copse if he gets a really nice exit? Let's see what the young Dutchman can do. He doesn't put it in overtake, but he's gonna take a lot of curb. Now will he put it into overtake? And we got a yellow flag in sector 2. We got an incident at the back. I'm not sure who that is. I think that was the Racing Point of Power, but he seems to be running okay at the moment. Though Stinson, he's gonna get past Enrique, but they're gonna go wheel to wheel through Stowe. Does Enrique go a bit wide? Yes, he does. He goes very, very wide. But Stinson, he is locking up going into that Vale chicane. That's the 3rd time I think I've seen him lock up into that chicane, which is not good for him. So, but he's into 5th place. He's gained 10 positions since the start of the race. So a brilliant start from the young Dutchman. The Will, he is kept calm and cool and collective at the moment. And he's cruising right now in 1st place. Though he can't cruise for too long because he's got a charging Random Serious in that prancing Ferrari. He's only 7/10 off right now, back to 8th. Though Stinson, he's up to 4th place, and he's gonna be on the tail of wire right now. What a move from the young Dutchman. Though he gets another 3-second time penalty, I think, for track limit breaches. He's keeping it calm, cool, and collective at the moment, as he's going to try and make another overtake, as he's got that dry line right now, and he just zooms past. And he's now in the podium positions after starting in last place on lap 1. He's having a secure Grand Prix moment for like Perez did 1 week ago. Though Cam, he's on the tail of wire right now, so lots of drivers. Stinson sets the fastest lap, and Will picks up a time penalty. That's not good. That's not good at all, because he's got 2 cars who are trying to take that lead away from him. But the one who's most likely going to take that lead is going to be Stinson, I think. Because you just cannot stop this guy. He's got that raw pace from every race I've commentated over him, or just every race I've seen from him. He's just got that raw pace and everything. And it's hard to stop him. And he's just coming through Cops right there. And now going through Maggots and Beckett's right now. Let's see his line. And he's just gonna be on the tail of Random Serious. Is he gonna catch him? Is he gonna go for a move? Is he gonna make a move? No, he was thinking about it, but there wasn't the gap there. He doesn't want to make a dangerous move, and he's gonna go down the inside on Random Serious as they go wheel to wheel through the final few turns, and there we go. Stinson's up to 2nd place. Now he's only got that Haas to deal with. What a race right now for Stinson. He's already making a case for driver of the day. He's already right on the tail of that Haas right there, and he bumps the rear end of him, so he's might have a bit of wing damage right there, but not too much. And now they're coming down the Wellington Straight. Is he going to think about going down the inside? He thought about it. He still took that line, but is he going to try and go around the outside? Or make a switchback? No. Could we see a move in the Cops? Holy moly, we're having a terrific battle. He's going to go for it. They're going wheel to wheel through Cops, and Stinson takes the lead of the British Grand Prix for Division 4. 6 laps later, after the first lap, Stinson is the leader of the race. What a move from the young Dutchman. And now that lead is just gonna, and now the gap is just gonna build and build for ages. As soon as I heard the rumors of him being a late joining driver, I heard there was rumors of him joining, so the rumors were true, and he's made a big statement right off the bat. But we got ourselves a battle right now for last place going on right now. So let's just jump to the back of the field after viewing the front of the field for so long, between Lord Zed and J Mel. 1, 1, 2, 5. So we got ourselves a nice little battle going on right here. When I saw the gap between those two, they were practically inseparable at that moment, but I think Lord Zed got a little bit too scruffy coming out of Maggots and Beckett's. Though J-Mel takes a more wet line through that little mini straight right there. The Lord Zed takes a lot of curve, and J-Mel, he's taking a lot of that wet line right there. He's going offline. Is he struggling with heat? Are we having a Turkish Grand Prix moment? We could be having one of those moments right now. Though I think I'm gonna jump to the front of the field as Random Serious and Will are within a few tenths of each other right now, as they're gonna be battling. And then Cam, he is right behind the two, and it's just a very, very close battle right now between second to fourth place. Sorry, I'm losing my breath already. It's been a long time, so this is nice. This is a race I would have loved to have been in, because I love the wet weather conditions. But Random Serious right now, he's falling back a little bit. Same with Cam. But he locks up going in. He might be struggling. I think we're soon going to be seeing some pit stops. Not sure when we're going to see them pit stops. But so far, we got ourselves some really nice battles going on right now. I'm just trying to scroll through the field just to see some of the closer battles right now. We got Spartan, Dolt, and Larv all having a nice little battle right now for 8th place right now. Spartan on the tail of Dolt right now, but Random Serious, he's still on the tail of Will right there. But Cam, he's also right in the mix there, so we could see if these guys aren't careful. If one of these guys makes a mistake, it could collect up the other driver behind. So let's say and Stinson's pit. Stinson's gone into the pits. He's gone in and he's pitted for a new set of inters. And that's gonna, I think, take off some of his penalties there. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure if that'll take off his penalties. I don't think it will. Yeah, it won't. But he comes out in front of Abby, the guy who sat on pole. So Will's back in the lead of the race. And we got ourselves a nifty little battle going on right now. But Will, he's holding Random Serious back right now. He's actually doing a really good job to defend from Random Serious. And then we got a yellow flag in Sector 2. Who is that? Is that Enrique? That is. What has happened to the young driver there? Oh, and he's gonna force, I think that was Stinson wide. Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully that didn't mess up Stinson too much. Doesn't look like it did, but still, you don't want to do something like that. And Dolt and Spartan are fighting it out, and that's going to cause Stinson to catch up. But I think either way, if they weren't fighting, Stinson would catch up, because he's just got that raw pace like we said earlier. And though Spartan, though, he locked up going into the Vale chicane. He's got the overtake on, which isn't always the smartest thing to do when you're coming out of a very slow corner, because you might lose the rear of the car, because that's generating that extra little bit of power. But Stinson, is he going to go down the inside? He is. He's going to go down the inside on the Red Bull, as the Red Bull goes off track as he's trying to keep on the track. So Stinson's up to P8 right now. Though we got a nice battle right now for first place between the top three. Just want to see the gap intervals right now to the leader. So I think if Will were to pit, he would still, I think he'll become behind either Avi or Spartan. I'm not sure how much time you lose in a pit stop around here. I should know, but I don't. Which is dumb. But, oh well. Sometimes you do not know everything. Now he's coming around the field, coming around the final turn. Enrique's got another time penalty. Sorry for switching the camera angles. I'm just trying to think of how to get a good view of this battle, because they're all just chasing down the ass of Will right now. Everybody is. Random Serious, he's getting closer every single time, every single lap. Yeah, and I'm just trying to think. Yeah, if I look at the gaps right now, I think if these guys were to pit, they'd all, I think, come behind either Avi or Spartan. So, and then so far, Stinson, out of like the front runners, or the guys who are going to be challenging for first place, the only one to currently have made a pit stop has been Stinson. Cam's in. Cam's into the pits. Cam's into the pits. Let's see where he will come out behind. But I want to catch this battle still, so Cam, he'll come out behind Avi, I think. Let's see where Avi's at. Just rounding the final corner. Cam is just about to get to the pit exit. He is gonna come out behind Avi. So Spartan was a bit too optimistic there, so Cam pits. He's now in P10 on a new set of inters. When will Will make his stop? He's probably gonna make a stop, I would say, either this lap or next lap. Because he's been holding on to that lead for a long time, but Stinson, though, he made that early pit stop, which I think gave him a good advantage over the others. Plus, he had that gap. He had a massive gap built up. But Random Serious, he's going to think about going around the outside of Will, but Will defends, I think, perfectly, or just Random Serious backs out of the move. I think he backed out of the move, so... And I think Will's teammate has gone into the pits, so... Just looking at the top two right now as they got the closest battle. So I think Wire will come out, I think, behind possibly Cam as Cam made that pit stop. Not sure where he will be because this is a very long pit lane. And yeah, he is going to be behind Cam and Dolt. The Will and Random Serious, they are duking it out right now. And Stinson, he's in third place right now. He's catching the lead. He's got that clear air. Now he's going to be able to be able to move quickly. He goes wide through the turn there, and that's not a good sign though. But Will, he's keeping Random Serious. Random Serious is wanting to go a bit quicker through Maggots and Beckett's than what Will is letting him do, mainly because he's trying to keep it on the track and not push the car too much. Let's see. Will's going in. Will's going in. Random Serious, he stays out. I think he was going to go pit as well, but he's going to do he's going to box opposite of Will, but Will picks up a 5-second time penalty. That's not going to help him at all in the end. Here, and Random Serious, he's going to take the lead of the race, but I reckon he's going to make a pit stop pretty quick here. And yeah, and now Stinson runs in second place. Random Serious is just lapped Power. Now where is Will after this pit stop? He's gonna be behind Cam Cam. He comes out behind Cam Cam, so Cam Cam gets the undercut done on Will. Those extra few laps that he stayed out has cost him, I think. So could we see an undercut from Cam Cam might get the undercut done on Random Serious, which will possibly give him third place. Though Spartan right now, he's doing a phenomenal job right now to keep his car in third place right now, but he's gonna be pitting pretty quick here, I think. Though Random Serious, he stays out again, but he locks up going into the Vale chicane. I reckon he's gotta pit pretty quick here. He's got to be pitting pretty quick here. We got a yellow flag in Sector 2. I think that's Lord Zed. Let's jump to see what happened there. Does he have any wing damage? No, he doesn't. So we're okay for him at the moment. But Stinson, he's catching Random Serious very quickly, I think. He's already within within 6 seconds practically of the guy, and he locks up going into Brooklands and Clubs, or not Clubs, Lawfield. Brooklands and Lawfield, not Clubs. Clubs is the final turn. What am I saying? I've been messing up this whole time probably. So far, the only two drivers to not pick up any penalties have been Count Larvache and Power. Enrique has gone into the pits. I reckon that Random Serious has got to pit pretty quick here. Yeah, he's got to pit, because I think Will get the undercut done. Though Random Serious stays out again, and he locks up into the Vale chicane. Not a good move from him there. He's losing a lot of time to all the drivers behind him. And Cam though, Cam's within that time frame, and Spartan's gone into the pits. So that's gonna free Will to go after Cam. But Random Serious, he's got to go into the pits soon, because Stinson is catching him quickly, like really, really quickly. So he cannot afford. So if he's trying to last as long as he can. He's got to be putting in some fabulous lap times. But Stinson, he's already within 4.5 seconds of Random Serious. And we got a yellow flag in Sector 2. We got a big pile up, I think. Is that J-Mel? It is. He's got some big, or no wing damage. I thought he had some wing damage, but oh no, there was a big collision there, I think, and it almost caught up the two Hasses. Will Random Serious go into the pits now? No, he stays out again. He's 3 seconds behind. He's 3 seconds ahead. He's got a pit. He's losing time. Because if I look at the timing charts, he's gonna possibly get... He's gonna lose out to Wire, who's made a massive pit stop. Or not a massive pit stop. He's 27 seconds behind him. And Stinson, he's just about to get past that back mark. He's just about to get past the back marker of Enrique right now. I'm gonna actually hop on board with them, and he's just gotten past him now, going through Loffield. But Random Serious, he's got a pit, I think. He's got a pit, because otherwise he's gonna lose a lot of time. He's losing a lot of time to Stinson. He's gonna have to pit. He's been locking up going into that Vale chicane. Unless he's trying to pull out a one-stop strategy. Or maybe we're seeing a potential future of no rain and stuff, but I don't think it will be. Let's see. Does he go into the pits? No, he stays out again. And he locks up going into the chicane. He does not want to pit. He's gonna lose some major amount of time. Let's check those intervals. He'll either come out behind Will or Wire. This is not turning into a good pit stop call from Random Serious, and it's not a good pit strategy from the Ferrari garage, as the McLaren driver of Stinson sets the fastest first sector. Stinson should be looking at that, or not Stinson. Random Serious should be looking and realizing this guy is catching me very quickly. My tires are going out. I need to pit. Like, this is some massive confusion going on in the Ferrari garage, in my opinion. And I think they got the pit strategy completely wrong. And Stinson's gonna go for a move down the inside, and he's gonna make it stick past Random Serious. And is Random Serious finally gonna go into the pits? No, Stinson pits again. Stinson into the pits. But not Random Serious. What is going on with the pit strategies today? But I want to see what Stinson's going on. Is he going on a new set of inters? That is what he's going out on. Now, can he get Pat? Will he be able to pass Will? Possibly. J-Mel's retired from the session. What happened to him? Are we going to get a view? Let's hop on board with Larvache. Looks like he crashed out. We got a safety car. Safety car in. Oh my goodness. This is, I think, what Random Serious was waiting for. He was waiting for the safety car. Because if we check the intervals, yeah, he was waiting, I think, for a safety car. So he's going to pit underneath a safety car. He's going to stay in first. How convenient this was. This was very, very conveniently timed. Stinson has just went into the pits and lost a lot of time to the car behind. But now, Random Serious, he's going to make his pit stop. Yes, he is. And Cam Cam is going to come out ahead, or won't come out ahead of the Ferrari. A brilliant move from the Ferrari pit wall. And Cam Cam's also going to pit, I think, though. Is Cam Cam pitting? No, but I saw the Mercedes mechanics out. And somebody's got a drive-through penalty, and Dolt's got a drive-through penalty. We got 3 drivers now with a drive-through penalty. Will's got 11 seconds worth of time penalties. There's a McLaren in the pit. Is that Stinson? It is. He's on some new inters. He just pitted, though. What the heck is going on with Stinson today? He's got 9 seconds worth of time penalties. I guess he's not going for the win. If I were him, I would have gone for the win if I could. He was in a good position. But I think he also realizes that some of these drivers have got drive-through penalties, which you can't serve under safety car conditions, which I learned the hard way. But the track, from what I'm noticing, is drying up a little bit. The rain has stopped, but the track is still very much wet. But we got 6 laps to go. I don't know how long we will remain underneath safety car, but maybe if it stays dry, or if it stays out long enough, could we see all the drivers dive into the pits for some soft tires? Probably not. You gotta be very, very opportunistic for that. Like, let's check out everybody's tires right now. Enrique, he's being the optimistic one right now. Cam Cam, he's gone into the pits as well. Same with, I think, some of the Haas drivers. They've gone into the pits. We got some drivers in the pits right now. Are we seeing some soft tires? Cam Cam's got the soft tires on. Will's got the soft tires. They think it's time for the soft tires. And honestly, I reckon they are right. The track's drying up. The track is very much drying up right now. We got a few drivers going into the pits right now for the soft tires, I think, because Count's going into the pits. We got everybody who's dove into the pits on this lap has pitted for soft tires. So we got ourselves an interesting grid right now. Some drivers feel like it's safe for the intermediate still. Some are saying it's safe for the soft tires. And it doesn't look like there's much spray being kicked. Oh, there is still a bit of spray, but from the safety car, it's not looking like too much spray being kicked up. Enrique, he's struggling a little bit on those soft tires, trying to catch up to the field. I think we're going to do one more lap of the safety car, in my opinion, and then I think what's going to happen is we're going to be going racing again. If I look at the field right now, we got ourselves a interesting field right now. Serious, he's very confident right now that those intermediates are the way to go. Wire, he's gone into the pits. I think he's going for some good old-fashioned soft tires. Let's check it out. Let's check it out with the young driver here. Let's see, does he got those soft tires? No, he's got another set of inters. I think he made a mistake on his pit call. He's left the session. What's going on here? What the heck is going on here? I thought he was going to be pulling off a pit stop. Pit stop, as Guido would say. I think this will be the final lap, because I don't think they're going to let the rest of the field bunch up, because we only got 4 more laps left. And we need at least, I think, 2 or 3 laps left before racing. Well, Wire is joined back, which is good to hear, or good to see, because might have had some connection issues after that pit stop. Okay, let's see what the safety car does. Because I reckon they might go in. They might be in the lap. That's what I'm thinking. They'll be in this lap. And then we're going to get racing again. Yep, safety car in this lap, so we're going to be going racing. This is not going to play well into the hands of Enrique, as he's gone into the pits. And now we're seeing we got Barry on 7-lap-old inters. He's done a good job to keep the pace, so Random Series is going to back up the pack, and he's going to gun it right now. Here we go. And we're gone again, and here we go. Random Series leading the pack right now through turn 1, going through turn 1 nice and smooth. Inters seem to be proving useful so far. Let's take a look back at some of the other drivers, and we got a yellow flag back behind. We got some trouble in the rear. Not sure who that is involved at the moment, but Dolt seems to have picked up another penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And Cam, he's gone off. What's happened to Cam? Have those soft tires punished him right now? And I think they have, as they are not proving the most useful at the moment. But Avi, he's having a bit of issues right now. Where is Avi right now? He is behind the racing point of Lil right now. Just taking a look at some of the intermediate runners right now. Look at Stinson's pace on those entries. He's still got some decent pace. Maybe it was still time for the inters. I wasn't sure. It looked like it was time for soft tires, but maybe the Inters are still the best tire at the moment. Stinson and Larv are going to go wheel to wheel through Stowe, and they leave each other enough space, and what a move from Stinson, the young Dutchman. Though as he locks up going into the Vale chicane, maybe now it's time for those softs to start clicking, as the track looks very, very dry right now. Larv's just picked up another 3-second time penalty. Oh no, that was his first time penalty of the race, so maybe those intermediates are starting to prove not as strong as they once were. Lord Zed, he's up to 4th place, passing Spartan, and Wired almost got into the mix as well. Let's see, Wire's going wheel to wheel with Spartan right now, and they're having a nice good old-fashioned battle right now. And Wire's up a place. Though Barry, he's dropped back quite a few places after the safety car restart. Stinson, he's going to be chasing down Random Serious for these final 2 laps. He's only a second behind, and he set the fastest purple, he set a purple second sector right there, and now he's chasing down that Ferrari. I can't tell if those softs are starting to click or not right now, but for Will, he's struggling just a little bit. I think all the soft runners took a massive, massive gamble. Now it'll only prove useful once DRS is applied, and Avi's been spun. He turned in, and I think he collected up Barry right there, and now they got some massive fucking wing damage right there. And Pitts, he's gone on the hard tire. Why do we have hard tires? You should be putting on a soft, my sir. Unless you are unable to put on soft tires. Just looking at all the drivers right now, Will could walk away with a victory, though I don't think he will, judging by his time penalties though. Like, he's got 9 seconds worth, though his teammates got 17 seconds worth of time penalties. Hop on board, I guess, with Stinson, who's only a 10th behind Random Serious. I think it's about time we get some DRS at the end of this lap. So we will have, I think, 1 lap where DRS is enabled. Possibly so. Let's take a look. See what happens as we round the final corner to start the final lap. No DRS is enabled, which is unfortunate because I want to see the DRS, because it is practically dry right now. There is no water being kicked up right now. So I think some of the drivers on the soft tire are going to be starting to click now. And yeah, as you can see, some of the... And Stinson makes a move past Random Serious around the inside. And now he's going to take the lead of the Grand Prix. Though he will lose the position, I think, to Random Serious because of time penalties. But Random Serious, he's not getting a good... He's not showing strong pace at all right now. He's falling, actually, to Stinson right now. So unless Random Serious, so if Random Serious keeps within those precious few seconds, he will take first place. But we got a yellow flag in Sector 1. It's, I think, Spartan, but we're going to see What happens right now going into the final turn, few corners here? Random Serious, he's keeping it calm and collective right now. And Stinson locks up, but I think so did Random Serious, but they both locked up going into the final turn. Stinson is going to cross the line at first, but he will not take the race win. Random Serious will take the race win. Here at the British Grand Prix, Stinson, what a job, mate. And what a race you had there, good sir. And Will, he's gotten past his teammate. And he's going to beat him in the tires. He's going to beat him in the timing sheets. And Cam is going to jump as well. Wire. Now as Avi and Barry cross the line. Avi will jump Barry to take 8th place, and Count will jump both of them to take a solid P8. Good job, Count. And then Dolt, he's gonna lose. He's gonna be in 12th, followed by Enrique, who is just coming around Stowe after a very, very unfortunate race. The softs were a bit of a gamble, I think, for a lot of drivers. And it was a gamble that didn't pay off. But your race winner is Random Serious, followed by Stinson, and then by Larvache. And Stinson gets driver of the day. I completely understand that. He went from back of the grid to 2nd place, pretty much though first. What a race there, guys. Keeping it entertaining in the rain. It's been a very, very good race today. And Ferrari is on the top step of the podium today. Followed then by Stinson and Larvache. And we got ourselves that was a very good race. I think Lord Zed, I think, was one of the only drivers who didn't get a time penalty. And then he also, and then Count, he was one of the only other drivers who also didn't have any penalties, along with Power. So a really, really good result from everybody. Stinson with the 4-stop strategy, making it, or the 3-stop strategy, going from intermediate to intermediate to intermediate to intermediate. So 4 different intermediate tires went on that car that day, or today. And a lot of incidences. There will be some frustrated drivers, but a lot of happy ones today. What a race, fellas. And then that will conclude the British Grand Prix for this weekend. Tune into the F2 race that is coming up, I think, either tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm not sure what day that was. I do not keep track of half of this crap. And then I think we also had the GT Sport Beginners Cup as well later in the week. And then for the final round of races this weekend, we will be in Brazil. So tune in to those races coming up throughout the week, and we will see you next time. Have a good day, everybody. This is Bob's Your Uncle signing off.